Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Rachel.
And welcome to Leisure Bit. And today we're coming to you from Carrbridge.
We've come here to meet my best friend in all the world, Donna, and her husband Pete. It's amazing, we haven't seen each other for quite a few years because of COVID and everything else that's happened. And I'm just so excited, it's untrue.
So we're now arriving at Carrbridge in the Highlands, Scotland, which is our home for the next couple of days. So you take the turning off the main road through Carrbridge, and there's a sign there for motorhome pitches, which leads you down to Ar-Dachaigh, if I've pronounced it right, Croft campers. It's quite a small site with just 3 pitches suitable for campervans or motorhomes, each with an electrical hookup. We found the pitch nice and level. There's also a chemical and grey waste disposal point, fresh water, and you can dispose of rubbish and recycling. We then went for a lovely walk around Carrbridge. Carrbridge has quite a lot of woodland, which is really nice to walk through, and there's some lovely paths. As you can see here, we're just going round a bit of a loop, which took us over a bridge, along a path, and took us round into the centre of Carrbridge. So a lovely little walk round in a loop. Roxy insisted that we stopped and played in the river. You can just see the old bridge coming into view there. And here's the Carrbridge Hotel. There's a viewing platform for the old bridge which you can get to by just walking down these steps here. Just be careful if it's wet, as they can be a little bit slippy, and that gives you a really good view of the bridge. Carrbridge's most famous landmark's the old Packhorse Bridge, from which the village is named. The bridge, built in 1717, is the oldest stone bridge in the Highlands. It was severely damaged in the Muckle Spate of 1829, which left it in the condition it's seen today. There's a spa shop in Carrbridge, and also a takeaway, which does kebabs, fish and chips, and pizza. There's also a nice little artist studio. And a coffee shop. There's a car park in the centre of Carrbridge which also has public toilets. There's no overnight parking for campervans and motorhomes, but you can park there between 8 AM and 10 PM. Throughout Carrbridge there's some lovely carvings, and there's annual events where more of these are created and people can actually buy the carvings. There's lots of them to see when you wander around Carrbridge. I'm going to take a walk through the woods now. There's lots of great woodland tracks which are fantastic for walking or cycling. Carrbridge is also on the Highland Main Line. While we were there, Pete and Donna kindly took us on a trip out to Aviemore and then up the mountain to where the ski resort is. And let's take a quick look at that now. Quite fancy the look of the campsite on the right here for a future visit. We're now heading up the Cairngorm mountain, and the road branches at this point, and there's a campervan / motorhome site here, which is very, very picturesque. You would get a fantastic view from here. I'll pop a link in the description if you want any more information. It's worth a stop off here just to have a look at the Ciste Viewpoint. You can see for miles. Very beautiful scenery. We're now going to head back down the mountain. You can carry on further up, it's just kind of behind us where we're heading here to go into the ski resort, but there was charges for going through there. We just wanted to have a look at the fantastic views. So let's head back down towards Aviemore. We're now continuing our little tour around and heading towards Inverness, and we're going to Chanonry Point, where we're hoping to see some dolphins. It's very windy today though, so let's have a look around. Not sure about dolphins, but Roxy was certainly enjoying herself in the water here. Roxy spent most of her time in the water again. After we'd had a lovely look around, we headed back to Carrbridge and we had a nice meal in the Cairn Hotel. We then headed back to the campervan and had a good night's sleep before heading on our next leg of our journey. So let's hit the road now and head on our way to Morvik. Thank you so much to Donna and Pete for looking after us so well. There's so much we didn't film here. We had an amazing time. Catch us next time when we're coming from Morvik Caravan and Motorhome Club site. And here's a quick look where we stopped off on the shores of Loch Ness on our way there. So Rachel, what did you think of the little site we stopped at?
Do you know what? It did what it did. It was comfortable, we were safe, we had electricity. In all fairness, we were only there for a few hours each day, just on an evening, because Donna and Pete took us out and about the rest of the time. So brilliant, it did what it did. What about you?
16 amp electrical hookup and a nice flat pitch. And do you know what, it was perfect. I think a lot safer than staying in the car park when you read some of the reviews on that. So I think it was £17.50 for the night, but I think well worth it. So we enjoyed it. We'd go back again if we were here.
Definitely.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
We'll catch you on next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.